What's up guys, Alpha here, back with another Minecraft design video. And as I promised in the last Let's Build, that we're going to be doing some custom trees, because we did some custom trees in that Let's Build. So I got you pretty much the basics of building a custom tree. Starting off with these, the oak and the birch are a bit similar, except these are a tiny bit more thicker and they have snow on the top. And this is for more of the, well, I like using the birch for more of like a snowy type of build, like you're gonna be using like just snow types of builds. And so I would use the birch, and then I would put some snow on top of the leaves because I think that looks really nice. As well as these are a bit more thicker as far as the leaves go, like on each branch, than these do. These are a bit more like skimpier, like they're a bit more light flowing, if you want to say. And basically what you want to do is you want to try to get, like, as you can see, you got these branches, you got some realisticness going into this, and that's what you really want to do. As well as the ground right here, you have a bit of roots, or what is kind of roots in Minecraft. All you have to do is just place some logs right here in the bottom, as well as having a kind of a thick trunk. You start with a kind of a thick trunk for these type of smaller ones. For bigger ones, obviously you're gonna start with way more thickness, but you start off with a bit of a thick trunk. Then you kind of take it kind of in like these 3-block format, and if you want, you could basically start off like this, and then continue it like this, and then you just go in that formation, these 3 blocks, and then after you have your formation right, just get rid of some blocks and get rid of the blockiness. That's what you have to do. It's really simple once you get the hang of it. You kind of just had to just play with it a little bit. You see how much it changed on just 2 blocks? Just add a couple blocks, get rid of some blocks, and you got yourself a really nice looking trunk. But I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of these leaves so you guys kind of see the oh, whoops, I have fast on. Oops, fast. Let's see, let's get rid of these right here as well. Alright, let's get rid of the leaves so you guys can kind of see the roots. Alright, let's get rid of this right here. Alright, you see, you basically start off with your trunk right here, and then you elevate your way, kind of leaning in a direction. Don't always go straight. Straight is not what you want. Kind of go in a leaning type of formation. Then start placing some logs, like if it was branches. And then after that, you just work your way, like over here. Basically, how I did it was I placed my branches, and then I started working my way all around these blocks right here. And that's how it, as you guys could see, the shape here, you got kind of a bunch here and then a bunch here, and the end result right here is kind of the similar thing, just adding a bunch of leaves around it. And I know you guys can't see that much in this texture pack, but I also have some jungle leaves mixed in with the normal leaves, or the oak leaves, and by doing that, it actually adds some really cool effect and a lot more unique and originality to your custom tree. So I would suggest to do that as well if you're going to be doing it. So let's go ahead and move on to, oh, and then also the side logs. You know how you get all of the side of the log all over it, so you don't have this top right here. If you want to learn how to do that, I will show you that as well right now. Alright, so this is kind of demonstration. It works in either way. You could have a log standing up like this, or you could have it sideways like that. And it works either way. So what you want to do, if you have world edit, this is only possible if you have world edit, you click the first block here, and you click the second block over here, and basically you click one edge of the tree to the other edge of the tree, and then you set in this command right here. You set in replace space log, and then 12. Bam. Easy, right? Then you got your wood all the way around. And if you want to learn how to do all the other types, I'll go ahead and show you as well. Get rid of the, just it's 12 through 15. So 13, that is spruce. 14, that is birch, and 15 is the jungle. So either way, just work your way from 12 to 15, and you will have all the wood logs. But that's how you get those side logs going as well. This is a bit of the similar thing. It's a bit taller version one, kind of leaning, as well as has the roots. These are a bit more skimpier. Look, watch, I'll get rid of the leaves for you, just so you guys could see the root system, or the branch system, I mean. Alright, so look at that. You basically just work your way up, make your branches off, and then just work around the branches, and that's how you get your pretty much your shapes to look like that. It's a very simple, not hard at all. As well, don't work your way how I showed you the block formation, 3 by 3, and then 3 by 3, and then just get rid of the blockiness once you have your angle that you want, and you end up with something similar to this. It's really nice. Try not to get to where like they match up like that, or where they match up like this. Just get rid of some like that, so it has a bit more of some organic shape to it. It looks really good like that as well. Alright, now we're going to move on to the bigger trees. And now this is world edited, by the way. But the reason I did it world edit is for the people that have world edit. But if you want to learn how to do a bigger tree, this is the type of shape you want to go for. Probably not as rounded. You want to go a bit more lower. I think I overdid it over here on the top. But I'd probably cut it right about here, to be honest. Like right here, and take off the rest up top. But this is the shape what you're really trying to go for. Oh, as well as these also have some birch. It's birch, oak, and birch leaves and all that stuff. But for this one, I didn't do it. But this is the kind of shape you want to go for. You want to get kind of like some air pockets in there. You want to get some air pockets in there. Kind of, it looks a bit good. And I'll be showing you guys how to do this world edited. I just want to show you guys a bit of the stuff. But when you got a bigger tree, you want to add a bit more of a trunk. I forgot to actually add the roots, but add the roots. The roots always add a bit more of some more originality. As you could see, I kind of did a little bit of terraforming here. I kind of placed some log coming out this way and some land right above it. Try to do some stuff like that, because it adds a little bit more of some elevation to the logs and stuff, and I think it could look really good at the end. And as well, this is kind of the same leaning type of technique as we did right there. This doesn't look good. Get rid of this. There you go. Nah, I probably should have left that, but oh well. I don't want to have too much of a thinness right there, especially when it gets like it's fat, thin, really thin, and then fat, and then kind of just goes up like that. But alright, so to get this big shape going like this as well, once you have this big shape, you want to add kind of these vines type of look going down from like the top. Kind of adds bit of a cool look to it. But once you get your rounded size that you like, you'd have to add those vines manually, as well as once some leaves might be coming out, so you might have to place a couple logs. As you guys can see, I placed a bit of logs in there just so the leaves wouldn't despawn. But alright, so we're gonna show you guys on how to do this. So it's // oh, you want to grab any other tool, like I'm using a diamond shovel. So it's / br space sphere space what is it, -h space I believe 30. No, we want to use about 50%, and then I think it's 70. Oh no, comma 70. Hopefully I'm doing this right. I wrote this down, but I'm not so sure if I refixed it, because I was a bit wrong. Want to do, I guess, 30 on the air. Oh, whoops, I actually forgot to add. All right, this is gonna be the 50 is gonna be our bushes, and 18 is the leaf ID. So that's gonna be 50% leaves, and then 30% 0, which means air, and then space, and then you're gonna add a type of radius, if you want to say. So it's 1 through 5. I'm gonna go with 3. All right, so that's gonna do us, and then we're just gonna slowly place around. You see how it kind of opens up there? Like there's a lot of air pockets in it. You will get a lot of them start to despawning. So you as you're doing this, you're gonna have to, oops, wrong block. you're gonna have to go ahead and place some logs just to keep them from despawning, because unfortunately they despawn unless there's some sort of plugin of some sort. But I don't have the plugin. But you're gonna have to be placing some logs if you do not have that plugin on the inside, just so you could get them from unspawning and stuff. Let me make a day here so you guys can see a little better. All right, let's get that going. Oops. And then once you have that, you're just gonna want to do a bit of some fill up work, a tiny bit. You kind of want to always have those air pockets, just so it kind of adds like some wind going through the vines and stuff, or the leaves, I mean. So you always kind of want to have a bit of the air pockets there. And yeah, you're gonna have to. You see how you kind of just like run out of time, and you haven't added leaves here or logs here, so they kind of just start disappearing on you. But once you add the logs, it should be all cool, and then you'll be having to do a little bit of some fix-up work, and you should be all good like that. Look at that, easy, right? Looks kind of good. Kind of have to fix up a bit here, because when using World Edit, it kind of gets rid of the logs. So kind of just do a little bit of work there, and then all you have to do is just add your leaves hanging down like this, and you got a really nice looking tree. Just do it by randomly, I guess. Kind of just grab any one, kind of not very repeatedly to the same spot, and kind of add some elevation to it by getting rid of some. Probably one will be taller, one will be a bit shorter, and there you go. Look at that. That looks a lot more nicer. And then as well, adding the birch, because they're a different color, will also give it a bit more originality, because you have a different type of leaf going on there, and it look pretty cool. Kind of like some are saturated, some are not. But that is pretty much it, guys, on doing these really customized trees. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, go ahead and leave a like, because that always helps. And I'll be seeing you guys in the next design video. Bye, guys.